Hello, I'm Greg Eckenrode. I'm a disabled veteran and a member of the affiliate program. Waiting for people to show up. Hello, I'm Greg Eckenrode. I'm here today. I'm talking about golf grips. I'm a disabled veteran. I'm also a professional golf teacher. I'm a member of the affiliate program. So I want to talk to you a little bit about grips. As a professional golf teacher and as a custom club maker, one of the things I always run into when I'm talking to golfers is they want to improve their consistency. Well, one of the things that I find right away is that most golfers are playing the wrong grip size. So these grips are oversized. These are the grips that I play. In fact, here's my driver. It's my driver. I built this club. And there's my wind grip right on there. The reason I use these wind grips and the reason I use oversized is that when you take hold of your club and you grip it, you don't want to see these fingers digging into the palm of your hand. You see this jumbo grip, my fingers just barely come to the grip. That's where I want it. If I went to a smaller grip, say a mid-size, you can see how much more it digs into my palm. Or if you go even smaller grip, it's digging in. Now, if you have small hands and you use an oversized grip, you're not going to get the consistency either because you're not going to have control of the club. And the grip is the only place that you actually come in contact during the game of golf. This is the only thing that gives you contact in the game. Okay? So, I've been playing these wind grips for, it's got to be about 15 years now. I love these grips. One of the features that I like about them is the softness. Being older now, my fingers are starting to give me some pain. They help a lot with reducing the shock, the impact, and the feel in my fingers. And as I said, I'm a disabled veteran. I've roughed up my hands pretty good over time. So having something like this makes it much better for me. I just bought a whole new set of these and I'm in the process of regripping all of my clubs with these grips. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in there. I'll see if I can catch up for you. But these are my favorite grip, as I've said. Mid-size grips, if you want to do your own regripping, I'll be doing videos on that as well later, but I will have these grips here in my showcase, so you can get them at any time. Just click in there. I do get a small commission, and living off my disability doesn't get us a whole lot. So anybody wanting grips, anybody needing grips, these are awesome. If you have somebody that you know that has big hands, then absolutely, you want to get yourself a better grip. You want to get a grip that's actually going to fit your hands. Another thing, if it's still not big enough, you can put extra wraps of tape underneath to get it sized up even more. I've worked for companies that like Golfsmith and Golf Galaxy as the club maker, and I've put a lot of these grips on over time. They're very easy to do. I do them in probably takes me about 30 seconds from the time I is take the old grip off till I get the new grip on. Really, if you know some golfers, share this live out so that more people could come join. Let's talk more about grips. Ethan, you said nobody's listening? Ethan, thank you for a gift. And hello. Scary Jerry, was it? Maria, hello. So these grips are available. Like I said, these grips are available through the showcase, in my showcase, and there is a link going to be on this as well, so you can go right in there and shop for these grips. I definitely recommend them. I love these grips. I can't say enough about them. Wind grips have been one of my favorites over a long period of time. These and the dry tacks that are also available in the store. So, whatever you do, how many golfers are out there? Let me ask that. Let's see. I know there's a way to do that. Ethan, thank you again for the gifts. Hello, Elena. Elena, thank you for the gift. And hello. Are you a golfer, Elena? Or Alana? Bob Nickel. Hello. So these grips are wonderful. They help with impact. They help with shock absorption, especially for somebody with older hands. If you've got arthritis or anything like that, they're awesome. The oversized grip, as I said, is critical for maintaining a good swing. This is a mid-size, and you can see on a mid-size grip how my fingers are digging into the palm of my hand. Whereas on the oversized grip, it's just coming to my hand. That's what you want as far as a grip goes. Just coming in. I'm fine. Alana, how are you? A lot of people want to come in as guests. Hello, Gina. How many golfers are out there? How many of you are golfers? Raise your hand if you're a golfer. Give me a thumbs up or whatever if you're a golfer out there. If you're ladies, for the ladies out there, this is the right size grip for you. These are going to be too big for you. But if you know somebody like me with big hands, I'm 6'2", so I have I'm a little bit larger. It makes sense for me to have a grip like this. As I said, when I grab my driver, I want it to be just like that. I don't want to be digging in, these fingers digging into the palm of my hand. And that's what you want as a golfer. So any questions? Any golf related questions? Hello, user, whatever, long number. I highly recommend wind grips. As I said, I've been playing them for more than 10 years. Probably more like 15 years I've been playing these exact grips on my woods. I love them. I love the feel of them. I love how when I'm swinging, I'm getting a nice sensation on contact. They're just the best grip I could find. Hello, Genocide. Got your #1 gifter badge. Thank you. If you like this video, go ahead and forward it. Share it to other people that you know that might be golfers that would like to come in and see and talk. Let's talk grips. Let's talk sizing. These are the large. These are the jumbos. These are the biggest grip that Win makes. I use them, and as I said, if they're not big enough, hello Genocide. If they're not big enough after you put them on, if I was going to put this mid-size on my clubs, I would have to put extra wraps of tape underneath to get them up to this size. This is the perfect grip for me. Hello, Miss Powder. You are part of Genocide, okay? Hello, Stafford. Welcome to my live session, talking grips, talking Win grips. These W7s, they're the ones that are on the show, on my showcase, and you'll actually have an area where you can click on it yourself. Hello, Gary Robinson. If you've got larger hands, these are the grips for you. As I said, I'm a professional golf teacher and a custom club maker. So I am very well versed in what causes problems for people. If your grip isn't the right size for your hands, the club isn't going to be stable in your hands. So it has a tendency to be erratic, balls going left and right. It could be a grip size problem. So you want to make sure that the grip that you're using is one that's going to fit your hands properly when you're swinging. Okay? Hello, Bella. How are we doing out there? Any questions? Any golf questions? If you're a golfer out there, give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. How many hearts can we get? Tap your screen. Give me some hearts. Just got the number. Who did? Oh, Bella got the #1 gifter badge. So, like I said, these grips are really easy to put on. It takes me about 30 seconds once I take the old grip off. Sometimes the old grip, if you let it get dry rotted, and that's a problem too. If your grips are dry rotted, you're not going to have a good feel on the club. And you want to do that. If you're playing golf regularly, playing it a couple times a month, you might want to change your grips every 6 months, at least every year. So you definitely want to make sure that you've got a grip, since this is the only contact you have within the game other than your feet on the ground. Definitely get yourself some good grips. These grips, I have been playing for a long time. Love them. And there's the name on it. It's the Win XLs. They're W7, and they're in my showcase. They're also available in the store. But click on my link and go out there, because I do get a small commission. As I said, I'm a disabled veteran, and living on disability kind of hurts. Okay. Any questions? See 3 people out there, 2 people out there still hanging out. Inocencio Fair, welcome. Win grips, so some of the best grips out there. There are other manufacturers that you'll see, but I prefer these. I use these myself. I've been using them for 15 years, and I don't know if I'll ever change, just because I love the feel, the softness, and my hands never slip on these. I don't wear a glove, so I like it to have I like to have a good grip. And hi, Hillary. So these don't turn in my hand ever. And I'll tend to sweat sometimes, but these grips work really well for me. So how's everybody doing out there? Hillary, I'm good. How are you? Are you a golfer, Hillary? Hello, Honda and Yama. These grips, like I said, I'm a professional golf teacher. I also am a professional club maker. I teach lessons on a regular basis, and I find a lot of people have problems with consistency. Not really, Hillary? That's okay. People have trouble with consistency, and that's what the number one thing people tell me every time they say they want lessons. I want to get consistency. Oh, you're from Nigeria. Oh, nice. So when people tell me they want consistency, the first thing I look at is their golf clubs. And I'd say 9 times out of 10, the grip size is the factor that they're having problems with. So if your grips are too small, your hands are going to be too far over the grip. If the grips are too big, then you're going to have other issues. You're not going to have a good, consistent swing, and the ball's going to be going left and right all the time. So that's why I use these jumbo grips, the oversized grips by Win. I love the softness. Thanks for the follow, Hillary. Hello, Cruising. Thanks for the like. If you tap your screen, it gives me the likes, gives me a little heart, you'll see them flying up across your screen. I know we got 115 likes right now. Let's keep them rolling. I appreciate you all coming out to see me today. If you share it, if you want to share this video, share it out to anybody that you know that plays golf. I'm here. I'm ready to talk about anything that goes along with this grip. I'll be doing other golf-related equipment at other times, but this is what I'm talking about today, is the Win grip, the oversized Win grip. Hello, Markin. And Mackay Sanchez, hello. How many golfers do we have? I see 5 people on here. Do any of you play golf? Hello, Stephanie, Big Supper. Where are my golfers today? Whoops. So I love these, like I said, I love these grips. They're the Win. They're the ones that are here. Yes, Hillary, you're not close. So, yeah, these Win grips are some of the best grips out there, especially, like I said, if you have large hands, this oversized grip is wonderful. It also, if you have arthritis or any kind of hand injuries, they reduce the impact, the shock from contact with the ball or contact with the ground, depending which club you're using. But I love them. I've been, like I've said, I've been playing these things for about 15 years. I highly recommend them. I have a whole set of these right now that I am putting on all my clubs. I've already done the woods. Now I'm getting ready to do my irons. So this is something I think all of you can enjoy. Anybody else that is a golfer out there that you know that has large hands, send them to watch this video. I'm going to be saving this video and putting it back out. So have them watch this video. Maybe they'll learn something. But the grip is the most important piece of the golf club. The grip. Because it's the only place where you come in contact with the game. It only takes me, I do it professionally, so changing grips is something I have actually been doing since I was 12 years old. But changing these grips, so smooth, so easy. I can do a set of grips in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. That's all 14 clubs, or about 13 clubs. Unless I really want to change my putter grip too. But this grip right here, this is my favorite. Hello, Free Martin. Thanks for the wave. If you guys tap your screens, give me some likes. I like to see them come in. Let's see little hearts flying up my screen. Got 115 so far. How many people we got out there? 3 of you out there still watching. Let me see what's going on up here. So we got Hillary and Bendo. Any questions for me? I will be doing other golf videos because that's my passion. I also do other things too, but I have other videos. I'll be doing other live sessions for other products. But today, it's about the grip. It's about your grip. It's about how you hold the club and feel comfortable and not have any problems with slippage and not have any problems with shock coming up through your hands and vibrating up your arms. This is the grip for you. If you have large hands especially, this is the grip for you. Okay, thank you. I see the numbers going up. I like that. What else we got here? Blade Edge. Jake. Hello, Jake. So yes, I've been playing golf. It's gonna be 64 years here in another couple months that I've been playing this game. So I've gone through a lot of transitions. I've seen a lot of things happen in the way of clubs. They originally started out leather grips, and then they went to the rubber grips, and then they went to composite grips. So this grip right here is my favorite. I was so happy when Winn came out with these wraps. They're like a tour wrap. They remind me of the leather grips that we played with way back in the 60s, but it's got a softer feel to it, and it won't wear out like a leather grip does. Any questions? Hello, Dub. So Jake, are you a golfer? Blade Edge, do you play golf? So I build my own clubs, so I'm very particular about everything that I do. This is the most important thing I do. Oh, I can show you something on these grips. Let me grab one here. When you're putting the grip on, most grips have a line on them, and you can use that line to determine the center and put that line straight down on the club where you want to have it lined up with your club face. These do not have that. You can put them on pretty much any way you want. My way of doing it though is the Winn logo is down here at the bottom. So I'll line that up down the middle of the club. Right here. So I'll line those up down the middle of the club, generally. So yes, I love these grips. I don't know if I can tell you enough. Hello, Niche. They're a wonderful grip. I've been playing for 15 years. If you're oversized hands, you got large hands like me, I'm 6'2", so big hands, you want these grips. You want a grip that your palms Your fingertips are just touching your palm. You don't want them digging in. So if you're using a smaller grip, like this standard grip, and you have big hands, you can see how far my fingernails are going into the palm of my hands. You don't want that. You don't want that digging in like that. That's why I use these. Okay. Any questions? Hello, Ashley. Hello, Niche, back again. Who else is left in here? Hello, Garay Golfs. What kind of grips are you playing, Garay? What kind of grips do you play, Garay? I just invited you to come on as a guest. Awful quiet out there. As I said, I love wind grips. I'm a wind grip person. I've played these. I've also played their dry tacks, which are available also on the store. But these are the grips that I'm using right now. These are oversized wraps, XLs, W7s, soft, very pliable. My hands don't slip. I like the way they play. I like the way they feel. If you have a negative impact, you hit the ball, you don't feel the ball vibrating up through the shaft, through your hands, like you did in the old days. Any questions? Who's on here? Who's still here? Wonder how long I've been going here. I'd love to be out on the range right now hitting some balls, but I'm standing here talking to you. I'd love to be working this grip. I'd like to be giving it a workout today. It's a beautiful day here where I am. I don't know about where you are, but I'm about to go ahead and close this up. So if you have any questions, go ahead and send me a message. If you see this video later, want to repost it, go ahead and share it to your friends who play golf. These grips are awesome, right? The Win W7s. Don't forget to get some if you got hands like mine.